So I'm just gonna do a little recording because that way I could put it on all the platforms when I record it. And it's too hard to decide which platform I want to go to, Facebook, TikTok, or YouTube. So I'll just do a little recording. And so today is April 3rd. And it is a little chilly, but not freezing. Really windy here in Newport, Washington. And I just wanted to do my thing that I do, how I'm reprogramming my mind. So my first idea is to stay grounded in gratitude. And how I do that is just by counting the things that I'm grateful for. So here we go. Super grateful that I woke up this morning. Super grateful that I have my eyes to see with, my ears to hear with, my feet to walk with, my hands to create with, my kaya, my mind to think with, my heart to feel with, my mother and father for having me, my grandparents for having my mother and father, and all the way back from however it began to bring me to be. So super grateful for life, I guess, is something I'm grateful for. And then super grateful for things too, like food and crystals and butterflies and seashells and all kinds of stuff, rivers, lakes, goats, just everything, trees, fresh air, water. Then I'm also grateful for Mother Earth, being able to come out and breathe the fresh air and, put my feet on the ground and, have there be no snow. I'm grateful for that. Anyways, then the next idea is to proclaim your rarity, which just means to be the best self you could be, which is like speaking truth and being yourself. And the next one is to go the extra mile, which just means to, don't half-ass shit. Put a shine on whatever you're doing. Do it with all of your, attention. Then the next one is to be super careful of our choices that we make, from every direction, from the choices in our thoughts, the choices in our actions, the choices in our everything. And then the next one is to not take things personally, because it's usually not about us. It's usually about the other situation of why it could be hurting your feelings or whatever. Anywho, then the next one is never assume that you know the only way, because you could be so wrong, and so yeah, I'm gonna try and not assume. And then I forgot to say I'm super grateful for this swing. I really am. And then Let's see. Do all these things with love for yourself, first and foremost. Or I guess I shouldn't say that. Just love for yourself, love for others, Father God and Mother Earth. But I feel like it's really important if you could get it to a point where you truly can learn how to love yourself. That's what I'm trying to do, which I've been talking about a lot lately on my videos, is learning how to love myself. Because and sometimes you might not even have that, but you could just do things that are lovely for yourself, like making good food, and you might not necessarily be at a point where you truly treat yourself as good as you treat others. But the more actions you take, I feel like, to do better towards yourself, the more you'll learn how to love yourself better. And so I feel like it's super important, whether you believe in yourself or love yourself, to do the actions like as if you love yourself and believe in yourself. That way eventually it'll become that. You know what I mean? Like when I first quit using, I didn't quit for myself. I quit for my kids. I wanted a gift to give them, and then somewhere along the way it's become a gift to myself, and now I do it for myself too, or continue to do it for myself. But so, a lot of people say that you can't quit for other people, but I don't think that's true, because I quit for my kids, not for myself at first. So anyways, so you could do actions to and then and then it could just, you'll find out you might like it, or it's less hectic, or it's sometimes that's not true either, because sometimes, especially in the beginning, it's kind of a lot more hectic in your mind when you quit using, because then you're dealing with everything that you weren't dealing with all your life. So you kind of gotta, I don't know, it's a slippery slope of finding the balance. You really gotta be ready. And so but once you make that choice and you are ready, it's like, I don't know, me personally, I don't have that monkey on my back, which is really cool, because it's like, okay, I've made this decision, and so it's not on my back to, oh, I need this or I need that anymore, because instead I look at why I needed that. And so I dive into, where am I getting this feeling from? Why am I thinking I need to be stuffing this feeling? And then I'll experience whatever it is that could be ailing me, of why I think I need to stuff it. Anyways, and then so I'll just totally cry it out, get mad about it or whatever, instead of try and hide it, cover it, stuff it with a chemical. Anyway, wish I had the secret, perfect answer for how I'm doing this, but I don't. And so that's why I just try and do these simple ways, and showing people that this is how I'm doing it, just by reprogramming myself. And I try and remember what I could share, so that maybe others will want to try it, and you really do get better perspectives on life, and it's not as sad as when I was using. I was a very sad individual. And so anyways, sorry to be babbling so much. Just thought I'd share what little bit I've learned. And you all have a beautiful day. Bye-bye now.